Welcome to the channel, everybody. I am Oni Pepperoni, and today we are going to be transitioning over to this guy right here. This is the Mayflash F500 Elite. I've been using a pad my entire life, and I want to know if I can make the switch. I want to document some of the growing pains that this comes with, and at the end of maybe 2 or 3 months, we'll see if we'll make the official switch. So today we're just going to get acquainted with the stick. This is going to be like a Suedo unboxing and just learning how to use all of the buttons. I've got some interesting stuff planned for us. We're going to be playing some non-fighting games to get used to the buttons and stuff like that, along with some really easy fighting games that have some really simple combos and stuff like that, just to get us started. So without any further ado, let's get into the action and actually get this thing open. Okay, so we're actually going to go ahead and do a quick shift on the lighting and everything as well. So got the headphones off, we're going to go into it. So I kind of open it up a little bit, and I might adjust this camera around so you can see a little bit better. So this is just the F500. The reason why I went with the Elite stick and not the normal base model is because I wanted those nice clicky Sanwa buttons, the genuine things. You got this plate on here. I'm going to figure out what to do with that later. Yeah, but it was between this and the Quanba, and I was gonna get the Quanba, but I don't like yellow. I'm not a very big fan of the color yellow, and this one has a pretty the coloring on it is very awkward. It's this weird beige color. I'll kind of show that off a little bit more once I get it all the way out of the box. Even though that is a little weird, there are different customization options I can do to work around that, and I can switch out the faceplate later accordingly. Okay, so we're gonna try to do this and not make it awkward. I'm gonna put that over there, and this is kind of what it looks like right there, all good in all its glory. The cable is somewhere. We'll figure that whole jazz and deal out. And we got this little instruction booklet for how to set it up. I guess that's useful in some way. The stick, I might want to make this stick a little bit longer. That'll definitely be the first mod that we do, is to make this stick a lot longer. But the buttons feel good. It feels like it's working. It still has this plastic on it. Let's give it a quick peel. Excellent, excellent. Okay, we're gonna figure out where the cords are and get this hooked up, and then we'll do some testing to make sure this actually works. I got this on Amazon for like 100 something bucks, 120 bucks maybe. So let's get into it. Okay, so we've transitioned. I was gonna play the Guilty Gear beta, but it is closed, unfortunately. So we're gonna play some good old Dragon Ball FighterZ. This game is super simple when it comes to combos and stuff like that. So I figured it would be a good place to start. So we'll get Goku, a super easy character. So first things first, we're gonna work on what grip feels natural to me. So from what I've gathered online, there are a couple different grips that are valid. We have number one, which is the wine glass grip, which is like this, I think. So you take your 2 fingers and you split it with your other set of 2 fingers and do that. Very technical way of doing that, explaining that. But you basically hold it like this. That's a thing. Oh, this feels so weird. All right, let's do super jumps. Super jump forward, super jump forward, super jump backwards, super jump forward. Okay, that's not too bad. Now let's try those same movements with the broomstick grip. So basically all fingers go over like that, and then we'll go from there. So I don't like this at all. Yeah, I don't like the broomstick. There is another one which is a hybrid of those two. So it's kind of, you just have your pinky underneath. So you're there for super jumps. Okay. Maybe, oh, I didn't even do it. Okay. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go with wine glass. Ah, such a It's such an exaggerated motion. Like on pad, let me just grab this real quick. It's like it feels like this is like it makes sense that this would be easier, right? Because it's just one button. I cannot do that. We're gonna try a combo that we would normally do on pad. So here we go. Super simple, super easy. You can mash it out, all the other good stuff, right? So. Alright, so here we go. Oh, the diagonal jump is going to get me. I can see it. I can see it. Oh, I don't know where my buttons are. This is going to take so long. Alright, here we go. Thanks so much for making it this far into the video. Don't forget to drop a like, and if you have any tips for people transitioning over to the stick, go ahead and leave those as well. It's much appreciated. Hey, now we need the key blast. Need the key blast portion. That wasn't too bad. It might be alright. Oh, wrong button. Oh, close. I hit the wrong button at the end. Oh! Ooh, so close. Just messed up the timing. No. Let's go! Hey! Oh, that felt really good. That felt really satisfying. Okay, so we're gonna switch gears and play a little under night. So I've been practicing with the stick all night. This is the next day, and hopefully I can do this. I can do this. So I'm just gonna boot this up and give it a try right off the jump. So let's see. Okay, so that's not too bad. We'll go to the next challenge. Oh, the motions. Okay, this is probably gonna be bad. No, never mind. Not too bad. Not too bad. Then we'll go next. Nice. Nice. I like it. It feels more natural now, just like after one night. It doesn't feel as good as I would feel on pad, definitely not. But it's a sizable improvement over how awkward and foreign it felt the first time I touched it yesterday. So yeah, that definitely feels good to get that combo out too. So this might be a little tough. Yeah, I forgot how his moves work. So this is a 2-hit. There we go. So pretty good so far. Oh, so the double fireball motion actually felt a lot better than I was thinking it was gonna feel. I was kind of worried about that input a lot. So also too, just real quick on how I'm holding the stick. So I found it a lot easier to like just plant my hand, my palm, and make sure that this part like just does not move, and just make sure that I just get used to it. So I'm like kind of eyeballing the distance, but I'm always trying to keep it in the same spot so that the motions feel the same, and that's been working out to some extent. So this is gonna be rough. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Yeah, it's gonna be rough. Okay, never mind. It wasn't too bad. It didn't take us that many tries. I like this combo. Alright, what's next? Let's go. So it feels really good. It's really good. I'm pretty familiar with this game too. The training mode. I've never actually played this game online or against anybody. I just got this game because I like the characters. I like how the combos look, and I basically just played through these little challenges. Actually, let's put the inputs on for this one right here, so we can see how bad I'm doing adjusting to this stick. Never mind. I'm doing well. I'm doing very well. So what's been helping me out a lot is legit dashing back and forward, doing a couple laps. Actually, I will start from the middle and I'll just get used to dashing and then jump to the other side and then do the same thing until it feels really good in that session, and then I'll start doing a few other things. So that's really been helping out. So just to talk about a little bit of the growing pains and then we'll conclude the video. It's really rough playing neutral with the stick right now because my brain is still thinking about the motion. So I'm still thinking about, oh crap, I gotta dash. Let's do the proper way to dash. Oh crap, I gotta block. Let's make sure we do the block button. It doesn't really feel as intuitive right now, but I just gotta build that muscle memory up and I'm sure that'll be okay. I haven't played too many matches. I've just been doing arcade mode. I did try to play fighters online, which was a terrible idea. I was getting washed and I switched back to pad. I was like, no way, no way. But that's bad. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, well, I can't hide my pad. I have to keep the pad there. But I'm gonna connect the pad. I'm gonna put something over it, and I'm just gonna really just focus on just using the pad. And I'm gonna see how that works out for me. And another thing that I think that'll kind of help make it feel more natural is if I've tried to play other games. So one game that I think that'll work really well on the arcade stick would be Melody of Memory, which is the rhythm game for Kingdom Hearts. That's a good one. I also tried to play Cuphead on it, which I don't advise for anybody, but it did help me kind of get used to the stick motions as well. So there's something to think about, throwing in a few other non-fighting games just to do something that's less motor intensive, just to get used to the stick. So also playing some of those kind of Galaga type games might also help too. I might try that out later. I haven't actually found any that are worthwhile or that are modernized at all. So if you know, leave a comment down below your favorite Galaga-ish type game. Okay, so my final thoughts on the arcade stick Switch is that the beginning is extremely rough. My brain has not fully internalized what to do yet with the stick in particular. So the buttons aren't that bad. It's really the left hand and using the joystick that's the hardest part. So I was trying to play a couple matches of Dragon Ball Fighters and playing neutral was extremely rough. It did not feel good at all because I was just thinking too much about what I was doing with my hands and not really focusing on the game. So I'm gonna have to spend a lot more time in the lab. Actually, I was gonna say a little, but a lot. But the upsides, I will say, is that you can hear the buttons a lot more clearly when you press them. So these combos start to feel more rhythmic and it's a lot easier to internalize it, but that's just on the button side, right? Well, actually, I'll say even the click in the joystick, that kind of helps out too. So you know, when you hear the 3 clicks, that click, 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 you know that you went ahead and did the fireball input correctly, right? So that is good, I would say. It's also really fun. Like, I'm getting those vibes back when I first started playing fighting games, and the first time I threw a fireball and like actually knew how to throw it, like I'm getting that same kind of joy learning it on the pad, or I'm sorry, learning it on the arcade stick. So it's a real plus there. So I'm definitely motivated to continue trying to play the matches. I'm just gonna have to like put a box or something over my controller so I'm not tempted to go back to it when I'm getting my ass beat in an online match or something like that. But other than that, like, it should be fine. So I'm gonna continue grinding it out, document some of the progress and some of the things I've been doing to learn how to transition off of the pad and just keep the channel updated. So thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next video.